Okay, so I guess this is going to be a Mudball After Dark video. What that usually means is it's some kind of tutorial, some kind of lessons. I'm just doing this real quick. This is mainly for people that are on my GDI team and that are doing the GDI Rotator team, because there's some confusion on step number 1. So I've been analyzing these pages tonight. When you're in, alright, I'm going to go back to the beginning. So this is the GDI Rotator members area. This is where you end up first, and it's this page here. Okay. And like right here it says, today your username has received 10 hits. In the past 7 days your username has received 1,190 hits. So that's all the traffic I'm sending to my link. My link is right here. It's this one, the top one. This GDIRotator.com link. It says your referral link, personal rotator URLs. So I just use this top one right here. Okay. You need to send traffic to that link, a lot of traffic. I'm not sending as much as I should be. I should be doing more. But like tonight, I only have time to do so many things. So like tonight, I'm analyzing why step number 1 is a problem. So because I'm doing that, it's taking a lot of time to do that, so I'm not advertising. But I do advertise daily using submit ads for free and using Top Dog's Rotator. I get my ads out anyways. They're being shown regardless if I log in and click anything. So, but as you can see, today I only have 10 hits, and it's 11:53. So that's not very good. But my total's, not bad. But I mean, how this stuff works, I mean, hit-wise for these type of things, it usually takes over 1,000 hits just to get one referral. Like to get one person to sign up, usually that takes about 1,000 hits. So, I mean, that's all the work I've done so far. 1,000 seems like a lot, but it's not in this stuff. So, but what we're talking about here specifically is step number 1, and there's confusion. So, once your step number 1 is working, which is what's called the link back. That's what we're talking about, the link back. Once it's working, right here, it's a backlink. So you scroll clear to the bottom. There's a chart down here that tells you how many sign-ups you'll get, depending on how many hits you're receiving. Do you have your backlink in place? Are you sending your weekly updated downline report? Everything on here is listed on this page, and it tells you how to do it. And there's links to other pages that explain things. Okay. So anyways, right here, this clear to the bottom, right above this chart, it says your current backlinks. Backlink URL, status active, last check. So mine is showing right here, okay? So I know that mine is working. If yours is not showing there, yours is not working, okay? Now, I've analyzed the 3 items tonight. We're going to look, real quick, we'll just look at update downline report, okay? When we go there. This isn't what we're talking about, but it's another step you have to do. But I'm going to show you how easy this is. Updating your GDI downline report. It says log into your GDI account. It gives you the link. So you click that, you log into the GDI account. Then it points right here. It says go right here. Go under, you go under your downline on the left, on the tree. You click downline. And then right here, this red thing is pointing to this little button right here, if you can see that, and it says download CSV format and save the report to your computer. Now you need to do this whether you have any referrals or not. This keeps the system active, and it makes it know that you're active by doing the backlink, by doing this report, and by sending hits to your Rotator link. That's all you have to do for this system. So it's all super easy stuff once you get past the technical glitches of step number 1, okay? But as far as this report here, you download the CSV format to your computer. Then you take that file, you click here, choose file, you grab that file, it'll put it in here, and then you hit upload. That's it. So that's how simple this is. You just log into GDI, go to downline on the left. When your downline page comes up, you click download CSV format, download it to your computer. It's going to have like today's date on it. So you can, I've been putting mine in the same folder because they have the date on them that it's part of the file name. So that way you can delete them, I think, after you upload them, but it doesn't matter. But anyways, I just, download it, today's date or whatever. You got to do this once a week, okay? So get your file, choose file, put it right here, hit upload. So that's how easy that part is, okay? I'm going to go back. So we're back here again. So this is the page that when you log in to your members area, you're at this page, okay? Once again, clear to the bottom. There's my backlink. There's the chart, what you have to do. So, the part people are having trouble with is create a backlink. So we're going to go there and look at this. You can do ready-made templates, you can do banners, and you can do HTML snippets. Those are the 3 choices at the top here. What I did was the ready-made template. However, when you do this, alright, need help how to upload to GDI. So you have to pick basic hosting on your GDI account. So instead of doing like WordPress, so this is only if you're doing the template one, which is the hardest one, okay? The banner, we're going to go to the other 2 in a minute, but I'd say this is the hardest one because this deals with FTP and stuff. So you have to you got to get some kind of FTP software. I use FileZilla, and you're going to upload a index file to GDI, but you have to activate this basic hosting. So instead of doing WordPress or Site Builder, which are the choices it gives you, the other choice is basic hosting. So if you do this, there's a plus to it because you can do stuff like where's my site here? There, you can do stuff like this. I mean, I've downloaded this template from Open Source Web Design, and I have this in a folder on my website. So I've got this traffic vault. So if people need traffic, it's, I can send them here and say, here's how to get traffic to your link. Just log into these websites. These are my affiliate links. Yes, I'm an affiliate of many programs. So if you click a link on any that's underneath any of my videos or go to my website here, I will get a commission if you purchase anything from these places. However, most of these you can do free. So you don't have to purchase anything from most of these. You can just go on there and put your link and start clicking. Okay? But anyways, you can do stuff like this if you set it up with the basic hosting and you do the FTP and everything. So these instructions are all here. It's a little complicated. Like if you're already lost on what I'm saying before you even get into the instructions, if you don't know, you have never heard of FTP, I mean basic hosting. Like, so when you do like WordPress or Site Builder, these are like pre-made things. It's real easy to make a website. When you go in basic hosting, that means you're doing everything manually, okay? And let's see, I'm going to go back here. Where are we at? So here's the template. So what this means is you'd replace your index file with one of these pages, and it gives you a choice. But like I said, this whole thing is complicated. If you know how to do this, or you understand what I'm saying when I say FTP, or if you don't mind being a little techie and going through these instructions, they're not impossible or anything. I did have a glitch on mine when I did it. I had to contact GDI. They got me sorted out in 24 hours, and everything was working. So it does work. If you're a little bit techie at all, you could probably follow this and do it. So that's one thing you can do on step number 1. Okay, but you have 2 other choices. The banner choice I'm not sure about. I've got a couple people that have tried the banners, and they said it's not working as far as getting their link, as far as getting their backlink to show on that members area. That this banners thing is not working. I'm assuming that they went to this page here, which is the banners one. So you got at the top, I have ready-made templates, I've got banners, and I've got HTML code. These are the 3 things I see at the top here. So these are the 3 ways supposedly that you can do the backlink. Now, 2 people have tried this, I think, because they told me banners, okay? These are banners, this says banners. I'm assuming they're on this page. I don't know that for sure. I was not with them when they did it. This says that you copy the HTML code of the banner. Update your website or web page with this HTML code. In case you have more than one website, you may use these banners there as well. It says when you place a backlink hyperlink to the GDI Rotator system website from your website or web page, the system guarantees more direct signups on your first level in GDI. This way we will help rank higher on search engines and help build your business faster, helping each other succeed. That's what this says. Now, you can see this is a very simple page. It gives you these simple instructions. There's some HTML code for these banners. I actually used the bottom one here on mine, but I changed some stuff because since I'm already linked and active with the first method, I don't want to confuse the system. So I know what to do with HTML code. So I wanted this banner on my website. I'll show you where I put it. It's not showing. Let's see. Is that it? Download. There we go. I had to refresh it because I just did this earlier. So I put it right here. On this bar on my website, this sidebar. Free unlimited income opportunity, no selling, make dollars. Back to business. Okay, this is what we're talking about tonight. Right here, banners. I'm gonna say because I know what the first thing is because I went through the whole FTP thing. I did that one, it worked. Okay, little glitchy, but I got it to work. This one here seems really simple and straightforward, but people are saying it's not working, I think, if that's what they're using. I'm going to go back up here to HTML. Now, keep in mind, this is HTML code under these banners. So you're still copying code, even though this just says banners. You still have to copy HTML code, which is right here. And it tells you where to copy that code to. It says copy the code below onto your web page's body section. So it has to be in the section of the body. And you have to copy code, put it on your website. Okay? When we go up here and go to HTML code instead of banners, as you can see, we still have banners. And we still have the same banners. And we have HTML code. So even though one says banners and one says HTML code, they both have HTML code. This page here though that you get to when you click HTML code at the top. There's a lot more to this page, was what I've found tonight. I didn't even look at this thing up here yet. What is this? How to create a backlink, hyperlink, and receive guaranteed signups. Choose one the suggested backlink HTML codes. Make money online GDI Rotator system. And there's a drop down of different things. Choose one suggested backlink banner code. Okay, so on this page, well, maybe this is a little more complicated, but man, for people that don't know what they're doing, they're going to struggle with all this, I think. It is copy and paste, so if you can copy and paste and follow instructions, then I think you can do this. But I'm saying this is a little bit technical to expect people to do this that don't know technical stuff. This is a little, it's really not, you're not writing code or anything, you're just copying it. It's already written. But let's see. So this is 3, this is 4, so there must be what's 1 and 2 then? I'm lost. I am lost. Number 1, enter the URL. Number 2. Okay. Number 3. Number 4. This doesn't make any sense to me, these numbered things, because I saw this stuff over here before, and I'm confused now, because I didn't even realize they were numbered steps, but the steps to me seem like they're out of order. And I didn't notice this top part either. But what I did notice was that there was more stuff on here, and I see at the bottom there's this thing that says update backlink. So if we go like just to the banners page, back there again, there's nothing like that down here. There's no update link button or anything. And there's nowhere to put like a website over here as to where you're putting these banners. But this HTML code one has all that. See? When you place a backlink hyperlink to GDI Rotator System website from your website or web page, the system guarantees more direct signups on your first level in GDI. This way we will rank higher on search engines and help build your business faster. You may use ready-made templates. Click here to choose a template. Please follow these steps to successfully link to the Make Money Online. Enter the URL of your website or page where the backlink will be added. Note, the URL needs to be accessible from the internet. This number 2. So okay, so first here, if you have a website, which I'm going to assume you're going to use the GDI website that you just bought. That's what I'm guessing. So I think this here is a way that you could use like the site builder or the WordPress maybe, and just put this stuff on here maybe. Backlink HTML code, body section. Yeah. So this is just like a text. I can see by looking at this GDI Rotator. I mean, this doesn't really do anything. So this is just like code that you're just putting on your site. What does this say? There's the website. There's that. So this is going to be a text link that says Make Money Online GDI Rotator System. So that would show up as just a text link on your website. And then I guess you could choose one of these banners too then, that you put on underneath this or something. So in both of these cases, all you do is highlight that text, right click it and copy it, and then go paste it into your website. And then do the same thing with one of these. You just highlight this text, right click it, copy it, and on both of them it shows your GDI username is embedded in this code. So you don't have to write this code. All you gotta do, you gotta use this drop down. And what this is gonna do, okay, I understand this now. So it's just whatever text you want it to say, or you can choose your own, but it can say any of these things. Work from home, GDI rotator system, free leads. So if I change it to that, then that's what it says now. GDI rotator system, free leads, and then it shows my username at the end. But the way that's written, it won't show on the web page. Like my username won't show on the web page. It's hidden in the code. But that way it tells the system that that's mine. And then you pick a banner, one of these banners, it doesn't matter which one. So, but you have to do all these steps here. You gotta enter your website, you gotta, down here it says you gotta pick one of the following: HTML code the simplest way, HTML tag, or DNS record. So I would say you'd probably put your website in, put HTML code the simplest way, then copy and paste this code block, and then one of these banner blocks. Copy and paste that code to your website, save it, make sure it's live on the internet the way this one is, okay? You make sure it's live and everybody can see it. And then, so once you've completed step 1, 2, 3, and 4, click this update backlink. Please note that the backlink must remain on your website or page at all times in order to qualify for this benefit. So, you just do these steps here, click this, and then, I don't know if it's instant. Usually nothing's really instant, so it might take like a few minutes to an hour, and then it'll register, and then at that point, once you've done these steps, then you should see it at the bottom here, and it will say your current backlink. It'll show it and say it's active and when they checked it last. So that's the whole goal. Hopefully, I know I was kind of all over the place, bouncing around different pages and stuff, but I think I showed enough to be clear about how to do this. If you have any questions, just message me. Everybody that's on my team has my can contact me via Messenger, and I'm on Discord with some people as well, so I can be reached on Discord or Messenger, and I can help you if you're stuck. But since we went over all three things here, you know, my recommendation, where are we at? Come back there again. Create a backlink. My recommendation from analyzing this page all night, I would say ready-made templates is the most technical part, because you got to get FTP software and all this stuff, and you got to do things. You got to do all this stuff listed, you know, when we go how to upload to GDI. It's going to be all this stuff. You got to do all this. So it's not a lot. It's not even a full, you know, it's one page of stuff. This is all you got to do. But it's going to require you to get FTP software and do some stuff, right? This is going to be too hard for most people to accomplish, in my opinion. So I'm going to say don't do that. I'm also going to say don't do banners, because I just don't get it. And people have told me they tried to do banners and it didn't work. So I'm guessing that's what they did, was they picked banners right here. It looks easy, but they put it up and it didn't work, probably because there's no button. So like on this one, there's the button to update the backlink, whereas the banner page does not have that button. So I'm thinking that might be the problem. However, when you compare this page to this page, of course there's a lot more going on here, a lot more steps. This one's pretty straightforward with just copying this banner code, bam, you're done. But if it doesn't work, if there's no button, it's pointless. So I say stay away from ready-made templates, stay away from banners, go just to this one that says HTML code. Do these steps on this page. If you're confused, let me know where you're confused or what's going on. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, copy the code, put it on your site, hit this button, update backlink. At that point, it should work, and it should show up right there at the bottom. So that is the tutorial for tonight. I still need to do some surfing. It's 12:18 a.m. right now. I do need to get some hits to my link so that I can be doing it proper. So, see, like this, 100 hits a week, then that qualifies you for 5 signups. But I want to have 10 signups. So, you know, the 10 signups requires 1 backlink, weekly updated downline report, and 1,500 hits a week to your personal URL. So that's a lot, and that's a lot of work to do that. And I can't be sitting here making a video like this and get all that done. So, and I make videos all the time. I also just made a TV channel, sort of. So if you want to check out Mudball TV on YouTube, just search for it, you'll find it, because I'm the only Mudball TV. It's basically a playlist that I'm going to grow tremendously. And then what the idea is, you just go to this playlist called Mudball TV and hit shuffle, and then you'll get random stuff that's, you know, strange and weird. That's kind of my thing. I like that type of thing. So if you're into weirdness, high weirdness, you will like that. If you like B-movie TV, B-zone, stuff like that, you might like it. I'm trying to put like short videos on there and stuff, because people have short attention spans, and I like to jump around to short videos too. So anyways,